Cool.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Jack of Jack's Junk Drawer, and welcome to the long-awaited sequel, Spongebob High School fanfiction reading. We've got a different cast of characters for you this time. We've got a few good friends of mine. We've got Based Boba, AI. Well, he's dead. We've got Goodly Draws. Oh, well, there he is.
Hello.
Goodly.
I'm not associated with any of these people.
We've got our host with the most. That's me. And we've also got Chris, I guess.
Yeah, hi, how you doing?
Well, gentlemen, it's been a long, long time since we've gotten to this. So let's dive in. Does everyone have the fan fiction pulled up?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We are on chapter 4, called I'm a Dirty Boy.
Ooh.
There we go.
As you viewers might remember, we left off after chapter 3, and that was a couple years ago, so I won't blame you if you don't remember. Here we go. I'll take it first. I'll read the author's note. Author's note. Hey guys, Saki Squidward here. You guys may notice that it was a year since I did anything with this before I uploaded the last chapter. Mom told me to stop watching too much TV and internet because I had started to do weird things, she said. She was being a bitch for not letting me, her son, do what she wants. Took it away from me when I told her that in class earlier we learned about slaves, and she was like, white man beating up black children. She was like the white man beating up black children. But last month she died.
This isn't real.
My dad gave me my stuff back, so I'm going back to this story as I have much I want to do. Very soon I will go back to the first 2 chapters again, since I've gotten into 9th grade and learned much more. I've also learned about high school, so it's like a more realistic story, even though they're fish. Anyways, here's chapter 4. Might be one of the longest chapters, but there's so much that needs to get done. It's like work in high school. Who wants to take the next paragraph? Who wants to take the duty?
I guess I'll take the bull by the horns. I'll take the sea bull by the sea horns.
Go ahead.
SpongeBob was rolling to his dirty doom as Dennis, the janitor, walked with him in a dumpster and didn't see him in the dumpster because a sponge is usually dirty. It gets thrown away. But SpongeBob is clean because he is alive. SpongeBob had an idea, which is weird, because if you look at his hole, you don't see nothing, and there's no brain, and there's, I guess, Dennis was whistling, but he didn't have teeth, so it sounded teeth being blown out of the ground. I'm having a fucking seizure. Fucking Christ, shut up, thought SpongeBob. He didn't say it because it would ruin his plan, and he doesn't care if he's nice to him because it's just a janitor. So Sandy Cheeks
janitor
would still like him, even though she doesn't. Okay, this is ringing a lot of bells. Is the guy who made this the same person who made Sonic High School?
I don't know, probably.
I think this sounds very familiar. This is a very familiar style of writing. Just complete run-on sentences of nonsense.
Probably.
I feel you there.
Who wants to take the next one?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
All right, Chris, you go ahead. I appoint you.
All right, let's see. SpongeBob started taking off Patrick's shorts, which he wanted to use so he wasn't naked at school. But what choice does he had? They were really big. So it kept getting tangled around his legs. Fucking Dennis couldn't hear him because he was whistling. Even though he was whistling, SpongeBob, who thought he couldn't hear because of annoying whistling, heard a dirty bubble by the water dumpster, acting like an ant who had gone against the queen ant and sought to take away the rights of him within the animal kingdom. Speaking of ants, one time an ant crawled in my ear as a kid, and at first I cried, but then I couldn't hear it anymore, so I assumed it went away. The dirty bubble was making smoke signals like a dead Indian who met his doom by the human torch. SpongeBob wasn't a bad man, so he had to hurry before it was too late.
All right, Boba, you take the next one. A dead Indian man, guys. A dead Indian man. Power of the Human Torch. What can I say?
Oh, goodness gracious.
SpongeBob finally got Patrick Starfish's hands off and threw him off into the high water and hit Dennis in the face. Dennis started to scream and fell down at his face and looked dead, but if fish are thrown back into the water, they live, so the same goes for this old fish. His teeth would have fallen out like pearls, but he had no teeth. And if he had, it would look like a toilet paper bag had ripped open. The can fell down with him. Oh, fucking hell. With quickly, SpongeBob swam away before the dirty bubble and any fish saw him. The nearest room was the detention room, but that was okay. Who was shit, but dumb enough to get detention during school.
I'll go ahead. It's my turn. Oh boy. SpongeBob managed his way into detention to look for a place to hide. There was nothing but chairs and desks made of marble stone. Wait, marble stone? Desks made of marble and stone.
Like statues in Greek.
Yeah, like statues in Greek. Did you guys have, I don't know if this is just like a us thing, like new younger kids, but did you guys when you were kids have like marble desks and like ivory statues everywhere?
No, that was never
I don't remember that. No, I was too old to. I don't remember Greek statues everywhere. That would have been pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
What do you do when you get bored? B-O-A-R-D, by the way. He thought he knew only bad kids get broad, and that's why he got sent there. Being naked was against Poseidon's word. He was a bad fish, and he had to hide. Something in the room looked like it was one of the hospital stands with the juice box and TV screen, but it wasn't on.
The juice box and TV screen. This is great.
In the TV screen. What could I say? Yeah. SpongeBob knows nothing works when it's off, so he turned it on, but he did not know that it was the detention teacher and Plankton's whiff, Karen.
His whiff.
His whiff.
Karen, my whiff.
Go ahead, Chris. You got this.
Steak-ass pussy.
All right, hold on. All right, so this is Karen. All right, who's the fag asshole that turned me on when it is not time for detention yet? She roared. Plankton had made her not for. Oh my god. Plankton had made her not for sex favoring, but to be useful to him at all time. But accidentally turned bitch mode on forever. So she always made men mad.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
Am I right, fellas?
That word. Right. Fucking Day. Is that meant to be his laugh?
That's his laugh.
Barnacles, bellowed SpongeBob as he stood in his birthday suit, defeat in front of the electronical.
Go ahead, Biffley. You get the next one.
SpongeBob, are you naked? Karen interviewed to SpongeBob. Miss Karen, I can explain. I was trying to get to class, but before SpongeBob could finish, bitch mode turned on. At first, it seemed like it because she interrupted him like a rocky cunt. But she said, "SpongeBob, were you raped by Plankton?" That's a pretty. Well, that's
yeah, I mean,
just thinking about this made him realize he was shitty friend since Patrick had to live with the fact that he was a rape victim, even though men can't get raped. He is only a starfish, and he began to cry saltier water than the sea. This is just a runoff sentence after runoff sentence.
We're just gonna ignore the sentence "men cannot get raped." I'm just gonna glide right over that, gliding over all.
Right over all of it. Let's just get through this. You did not warn me about any of this. I just thought it was a nice SpongeBob.
I linked you guys part 1. I linked you all part 1. It's your fault for not watching.
And I didn't read it because it was a bunch of words in front of me. All right, where am I?
Exactly.
Okay. Starfish can't get raped, and he began to cry salty bubble. Karen, he was the one that got soiled on the algae penis and began to say, I hate how he believes he is my husband, but he is not my real husband because we never had sex. He saves it all for the kids, which is illegal, but we need teachers, and because of that, I don't get. Fuck no. What looked like triangles on the screen had actually her crying like a baby. Storm that made light bolts everywhere it cried. SpongeBob hated people to be sad unless they were non-existent. So what else could the golden rhombus do? Miss Karen, I would help if you would like to, because I hate sad like I hate bad. What is this? What is... What is
that? Patrick?
Too close to home. Goddamn.
He's not a rhombus. All right, Boba, you get the next one, I guess.
Oh, this is very appropriate for Boba.
Like a darkie. What's like?
Oh
he got
no!
happy and hand birthed from her iron head and grabbed his yellow penis, which looked exactly like his nose. And began to play with it like an elephant trying to play with an arcade controller joystick. SpongeBob was timorous. He believed he was getting brave too, but he agreed to help, so it was too late to do anything about it. With the robot's spider legs, he trapped him on with one of the chairs and began to play his penis. Like Squidward with his squid, which he was experienced, and made his penis sound like a Beethoven's sonata in D minor. All the air
D minor, more like minor's D. Am I right, fellas?
Shut the fuck
up.
All the air absorbed in this man had been pushed out and began to look like red. Out of embarrassment and sexiness, spelled with a Y, like an airplane riding to the middle of Mars with the alien sex mate. His yellow missile was ready to nuke, but his computer had something more downloaded. She made hearts that were made in the 1960s and raised the chair up and began to throw it around the room like a. This made the marauder skin cells stimulated. Jesus fucking Christ! And would call up the white sex cells to come forth.
By the way.
What do you say?
Stimulated. Like, do you want to spell how that's spelled? Stimulated.
Jesus Christ. Like a tornado that had drank too much Kool-Aid before bed, he was flying around the moon uncontrollably. Unfortunately, Plankton did not make his fake wife strong, so after the 6 times, he was too weak to catch him before finishing true sex.
Oh no.
He came crashing back at her, and he fell under a chair. He had to get up when he heard footsteps. It was Patrick Starfish. I think I lost brain cells reading that, honestly.
I think you lost everything reading that. You lost your dignity, your pride.
I just, like...
I am genuinely contemplating suicide right now.
Legit. Like, the way they spell some words, like, stimulated. That's like 3 words in one.
Okay, I just wanna.
It's not even a word.
Just as an aside, I have no faith in this. I actually looked up timorous, and it is a word. It means showing of or suffering from nervousness, fear, or lack of confidence. So this is what's so fucked up about is that this person is using words like timorous, but then they can't just get basic things correct about everything else about their story.
They listen. They're on another level of existence right now. Right. I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Right. So, is there anything else?
Yeah, there are several other chapters.
We gonna read the whole fucking thing?
Yeah, we're finishing this. I'm finishing what I started.
Oh god, will you take my name out of this? By the way, I did not.
I'm not doing that. I'm actually not doing that.
Take this out. I don't want to be. I feel like I just keep getting myself involved in this. Is like, hey, do you want to be on our show where we Talk about the worst things imaginable. I mean, yes, I do.
This is
Oh,
gonna
wait.
get you guys don't understand. This is gonna get 100 more billion views.
It's gonna get 500 likes. It's gonna get 10 whole likes.
1,000. This is gonna get 10,000 views and like 27 likes, bro. This is gonna do numbers.
It's gonna do amazing numbers. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to read? I'll read this one. Like
No,
the
I'll read it.
boomerang.
No, hold on. It's my turn.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Like the boomerang, everything was. Patrick had come back to SpongeBob. How was he going to explain that he and Miss Karen were true sexing? Hello, Miss Karen. I have detention because I was late again. Karen began to roll over to Patrick to help him out. She was still in horny bitch mode. Barnacles! How could I forget that Patrick would have been late to class because of raping?
The rapping. He was.
Exclamation points. Although they couldn't act. SpongeBob's puberty would act on his own thanks to Miss Karen. Quite the white sex cells. White sex cells. Is that right? Were you guys taught that in biology class? Guys?
White sex cells?
Yeah, were you guys taught all about this?
No, I'm afraid I don't think we have, science has gotten so much more advanced over the years that I think we weren't even aware of the white sex cells. But the younger generation, you now get to know about all the wonders of the world, like the white sex cells.
It came to be true, but SpongeBob would have to keep it in his body. He was a SpongeBob, so this would be like icing on a cake, but inside rather than on top. Then he thought of Patrick sitting on his lap, which made him think of Sandy, thinking of him as an idiot. Because Sandy checks wasn't his thought. He was really sexy, so he lit out a bit of his sea spores. So he's smart enough to know that sponges let out spores, right?
Yeah.
And
I mean, fair enough.
This is a shit post. I'm just calling it now.
Yeah,
this is
obviously, but it's still so
right. Cool. I think this is written by because there was, like I said, there was a similar fan fiction about people in high school. It was Sonic High School, and the way this person writes like really weird runoff sentences that have nothing to do with anything. I think this is the same author, just under a different name.
Let me
the
look
same
up
with
Sonic High School.
Sonic High School
was written. Sonic High School was actually written only a year before this one, so yeah, it's probably
exactly. Yeah, it's the same fucking thing. It was like there was a part where it was like Knuckles took up 2 seats. He knew it was against the laws of.
Yeah. He made this, and then he made a new thing in 2019.
He's still doing. Is he still going in 2022?
Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We're actually getting a bit ahead of ourselves here. Let's continue. SpongeBob said this would be icing on a cake. Went off around the room like a pinball in a cucumber cave, and got some on Miss Karen, who was being a horny bitch. Decided to get some on her since all she desired was the offsprings only God strive for. And since he was too busy being a bitch, she didn't use smarts. The white sex cells would cause her to break, and she had to go get herself cleaned off at the school. Under the rubble of sex scenery, she emerged and wheeled past Patrick. Miss Karen, wait, I need to use detention because Miss Puff told me to. It was too late. She was gone. Free reign, boys. Someone have at it.
Oh no, now I'll get in trouble because I couldn't get detention, Patrick wailed like a whale. Oh, that's pretty good. He sat on the floor and played with his star-shaped cock depressingly. The rumbling of chairs and cushions started him as he looked up. A sponge that looked strikingly similar to SpongeBob appeared, but it was whiter and a bit more bloated, like the Titanic. The Titanic that ate too much before blowing up by ices. But they were BFFs, and he would recognize his BFFs anywhere. Hey, SpongeBob, where'd you come from? I got detention for being naked. SpongeBob was the smartest, but he could still think as fast as Milkel Phelps could swim. I'm naked too, yodeled Patrick.
That's far too close to my name. I don't like it.
Yeah,
Bro.
exactly.
I'm reporting this guy for doxing.
He's doxing all of us. Yeah, but he's taking all of our thoughts and he's putting it onto the written word. That's sick.
He is. Is that doxing?
Oh,
Is that
God.
technically doxing?
This is Inception. This is Inception type bullshit. Straight up.
Something that I pointed out in the last video that I want to point out here. Every single chapter has a name except for chapter 9, which is just called chapter 9.
That is actually perfect. Okay, well, fuck, where was I? I got detention. Oh yeah, I saw you in the bathroom earlier," said SpongeBob in disbelief of how much of a gay idiot Patrick could be sometimes. SpongeBob, when should I stop reading? Just at I don't have pants. That one.
Yeah.
Okay. SpongeBob, how
I'll take
will we
over
have
after you.
detention if detention lady Karen left us to do detention with her? Patrick yelled.
That's too many
Patrick,
detentions.
What now?
That's too many detentions in one sentence. This guy needs to calm down.
Yeah.
Someone get that guy a thesaurus.
Yeah. He already has a thesaurus. He's using words like timorous, but then he just fucks up literally everything else. That's Well, Patrick, I think we just wait until she gets back, but goddamn, it's boring in here. SpongeBob had almost forgotten, thanks to all the sperm in his brain, that it was boring in there. Hey, Dennis, has pants like yours, let's get them. Is he referring to, like, the character from the SpongeBob movie that was like a bounty hunter trying to get them?
No, I think this is just like
I really hope so.
I think this is just an
Like,
epic,
that would be so fucking funny.
epic SpongeBob OC Dennis, the sea
Yeah,
janitor.
Either way, it would be, it's interesting.
I mean, Dennis was voiced by Alec Baldwin in that film, so that'd be even more funny if it was the case.
It's real.
No, seriously.
I wonder if we're gonna see David Hasselhoff show up in this.
Like,
Can we get a David Hasselhoff x Pearl Krabs chapter in this?
I really hope not, but I also, part of me hopes so. Right.
Chris, read from.
I'll take the next point. Where am I reading from?
Wherever Goodley left off.
I don't have pants, I think is where we are.
Yeah, there we go. I don't have pants. You have pants. Wait, you're naked. Where'd your pants go? Patrick asked.
Holy shit, Patrick. I just told you, they're out in the hallway. Listen to me, they're in the hallway.
SpongeBob agitated. I think he stole them. Let's go kick his ass and get them back. Patrick didn't know what an ass was because he was a dumbass, even though he didn't know what an ass was, but he was excited to get unnaked again. Now Plankton won't be able to rape him anymore, he thought. Oh no.
That's horrible.
To catch you guys up on the lore, Plankton raped Patrick.
I can
This is horrible.
We can kind of infer. Yeah, this is all.
Get the next one too. That one was a bit short.
Yeah.
Let's see. SpongeBob, do you want my pants? You need to impress Sandy Cheeks for the prom. Patrick remembered somehow.
Holy shit, he actually knows.
SpongeBob thought. SpongeBob pulled from one of his holes a net he used to catch crooks, jellyfish, and other things. In the net was a wig that looked like black bubble wrapping run over by a million war balls, drunken by the Vikings, who just burned a White House.
What?
Fucking him. I don't know. There was so many words.
It's a lot of words.
I'm going to go home and go to work so I can get money for a tuxedo. High schools is crazy, but I have had my limits for today. I need to get ready for work and prom.
SpongeBob told Patrick, who'd been trying to remove the pants from Dennis's face, punching him repeatedly. He is not dead.
He is not dead, guys. He is not dead.
He is not dead.
All right, Boba, you get the next. You get the next two paragraphs.
Let me see. Where were we at?
We're at
Oh, are you okay? Are you okay with reading this shit?
we're at before
Yeah, I'm
SpongeBob could
fine
swim
with
away.
shit. Alright. Before SpongeBob could swim away, someone from the door where the dirty bubble was standing behind him coming through. He looked like a fresh fish from the Caribbean Sea where they could get he was built like a mini mountain cut down because it was actually a mountain. That means he's strong. He swung up the fish as if he needed
Does
to
that
ask
mean
them
he's strong?
something,
I don't think that means
which he
anything.
did. So he went and asked him something.
You get the
Sup,
yeah.
Gillies? The man is Dippy. They call me Dippy because I'm always in house because school is chum. It's true. SpongeBob's never seen Dippy because he's gone all the time. And Patrick's usually fucking stupid. He can't remember anything. Why are you two naked? You guys gay? SpongeBob was about to tell Dippy everything that Patrick said. This fucker stole my pants is using it as a hat. He pointed at Dennis, the janitor. The fish blood was exploding from his right eye and nose.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go home to get pants. SpongeBob told him. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wouldn't talk to you if you weren't Fish of Poseidon. He spun around 3 times and did a cool thumbs up to denote that he was indeed cool and not a bumfuck loser like Squidward. Poor Squidward, bro. He didn't do anything. He was a different kind of cool from Larry, who was sports cool. This fish was bad catfish cool. Squidward didn't do nothing. SpongeBob, I can't breathe.
Oh no, Jack! Stop.
I was on my way for detention for selling stuff they didn't want me to sell at lunch. The bitch ran through the door back there as I was taking a piss, so guess I'm cool. He was right. He was cool. Even Patrick knew he was cool. And he was dumb. That's how cool he was. Why do they keep calling Patrick dumb? Leave him alone, bro.
He
Actually,
is pretty dull in the show.
Rent free. Are you trying to sell something? Asked Patrick. Oh, no shit. Too much seaweed up there, bitch brains. Make him seem dumb, but it was not SpongeBob who was dumb, but Patrick. So SpongeBob, leave Patrick alone, bro.
Leave him alone. He did nothing.
Kept his composure, by the way. He kept
Patrick
his Mozart, kept his Wolfgang. Well, what are you trying to sell? He asked him another question. God damn, you're not even trying to be an intellectual right now, nerd. I was slick enough to tell you last time. Selling seaweed and sludge. You're not going to be able to find any better, but from good Dippy. The fish was so cool it made the goofy goober look like a goldfish that didn't smile back. Also made SpongeBob look like a retard.
Oh my God.
Retards, guys.
Retard.
I think the guy who wrote this is a bit of a retard.
Yeah. I love a good retard in the morning. Just like an off-brand Pop-Tart.
The retard.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
I'll take this next thing.
Go ahead.
Paragraph. Oh. Hello?
Hi.
Go ahead. We're here. You're good.
Yeah, sorry, my connection's just really shit. I'll take the next paragraph. Right. Let's see. Even though Dippy was getting on SpongeBob's nerve, he knew all the cool fish would have seaweed tonight. He would need to swim up if he wanted to be the coolest. And where else was he going to get sludge? He decided to test the friendship of Patrick, which he thought he was going to fail like Jesus failed to live. He whistled through one of his sponge holes to Patrick, who got tired of getting his pants back.
Patrick, can I use your pants to get some sludge?
Oh my God.
It's he needs some sludge. What can I say?
Yeah, man needs to
He needs a sludge.
Because Patrick was a friend of SpongeBob, he couldn't just say no. Yeah, sure, SpongeBob. You're gonna have to get them off first. He would be naked and at Plankton's little mercy again, but he was BFFs with ketchup and mustard. Like Sonic the Hedgehog, he grabbed the pants quickly, astonishing Patrick. He held them up to Dippy. This isn't money, but I need sludge, and this is all I have. SpongeBob wasn't the smartest, but he always had a solution. Wait, was I reading SpongeBob or was I reading Patrick?
Yeah, you were reading for SpongeBob.
Oh,
But it's
no.
whatever. Go ahead and take the next one too.
Okay, see, this is the interesting because they even mentioned Sonic the Hedgehog, so that's the comparisons are even more gripping. Dippy's eyes gleamed like the scene where the Death Star blew up if Osama did it himself with fireworks made of chinks. These are these are nice pants, really nice. Oh wait, is this Drippy? I'm a fucking idiot. These are nice pants, really nice pants. They are cool pants. I like these pants. Tell you
Give
what,
him like a Duke Nukem, like, these are nice
these are nice
pants.
pants. I like these cool pants. These pants are cool. I like these pants. Tell you what, Gilly, if you give me pants, I'll give you some sludge and some seaweed. SpongeBob was happier than grass he had some dandy lie and grow next to him on winter day that would be doomed to death. He would give the seaweed to Patrick since he done not had a thing to this dumbass friend all day. Golly, that sounds good, he exploited it to him.
I don't think that's
Horrible.
I don't think that's right. Boba, you're up.
Like, this is not good at all.
All right, my
You want me to
gamers.
take Dippy pulled out?
Dippy
Or...
pulled out of thin air. Even though they were in school water zones, a luggage that looked like cool gangsters from the 1900s used to carry money around, not like porch monkey
Oh my,
dicks.
yeah. See,
No.
we're making Boba read all the racist stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna get.
Is it because I'm brown and I can get away with
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, Boba our
So this
token
author
black guy.
truly listens to Moon Man, who sit around and shoot their monkey dicks. In that briefcase was 10 tons of sludge and 100 tons of seaweed. There was enough to make a teen girl who had a bunch of posters of Justin Bieber, where she had posters of One Direction, but also with her penises explode, because that's what girls like unless you're against. Take one of each, he said, just in case SpongeBob was a bad man. So SpongeBob had sights on being good instead, because he's SpongeBob. How bad is he? The only way he would be bad is if Satan cleaned up hell with his SpongeBob.
He handed him each of the sea pollution and handed Patrick his seaweed. All right, Patrick, I will see you at the prom. He swam away the other direction, knowing the dirty bubble was still there, naked in his full glory. Patrick had now seen something else Plankton could take from him. He somehow managed to find his way back to detention where he could hide. Dippy, with his pants, went back outside where the dirty bubble was. Check out these pants you can wear for a robbery. They won't know it's you, exclaimed Dippy to the dirty bubble. Dirty bubble had looked like the evil man from the Humpback of Notre Dame. That's not how you spell Notre Dame.
Evil
Just puked
man.
into a bag kitty shit. And dust of Cheetos licked off by the big bad wolf who had just gotten back from the vet. But with gnats, he was a different bubble. Oh, pants. With gnats, he was a different bubble. Ha! He laughed like a fruit. We can rob the Secretary of State later. He ripped ass right there, which was almost bursted his bubble. The bubble floated around as it was hard for mini bursty planet to turn his head. Aren't you gonna go and cock and Karen to get past high school? He just spin and laughed and yelled, I don't know, she was not there, so I got loser pants anyway. He laughed and swam away into Bikini Bottom. Mick, go ahead, do your thing.
No worries. In the window behind them was detention teacher Karen, broken.
You good?
Because what does that mean? That makes no sense.
Yeah, you cut out. You cut out after. You cut out after broken.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Ahead.
No worries, boss. And I'll repeat. In the window behind them was detention teacher Karen, broken because cum and electricity don't mix, and because World War II computers and fucking hell technology, all right, technology, that's a word, you can
Technology.
think of. SpongeBob's SpongeBob's solve ammo mixed with the technology, and the printer activated. A paper devoured by the printer pooped out of it and doodled out a drawing that looked worse than a bed that lost on its way to work. And what the fuck? And ended up couldn't report.
What does that mean? It's not okay. Yep.
I don't know. Look, this shit's fucking hilarious, but I've got to cut it short. But I really hope that I can fucking do this shit with you guys.
We're gonna, I guess,
but I really
ladies and gentlemen, I guess we're gonna leave it there. That was Spongebob High School Fanfiction Part 2. Part 3 will actually finish it, I promise. And it won't take me 3 years to make it. So,
Jack, I don't know.
No,
if I
we'll
want
keep
to be
pestering
involved.
them to finish
I
it.
had fun.
trust
I
me.
don't know if I want to have my name put on
yeah,
this.
Goodly Discord user, Goodly Draws.
I did not.
Creator of Onion Punch.
Maybe don't do the introduction. I don't know. Maybe not.
I'm gonna have your Discord. I'm gonna have your Twitter handle in the description.
Oh, you know my Twitter handle.
Boba, thank you for joining us. Goodly, thank you for joining us. Chris, thank you for joining us. Anything you guys want to plug before we go?
No, good. Actually, check out, listen to Moon Man. Specifically the song Notorious KKK. Absolute banger.
Yeah, listen to me, man. I don't have anything of yet to plug, but if I do, I'll let you guys know.
Well, goodbye, gentlemen. Thank you for joining me. And I will see you next time.